My Lords, I'd like to thank the Noble Lord, Lord Goodman of Wickham, for this crucial debate. I wanted to focus on the normalisation of Islamism and virulent anti-Semitism, but first I need to negotiate the obstacle course of counter-extremism. I'm not the first to note that official definitions of extremism can be unhelpful, too vague, ambiguous and broad, a distraction from real threats. I agree with the Noble Lord, Lord Anderson of Ipswich, about the problem of extremism as a legal concept. Also, how in a democratic pluralist society of citizens with diverse views can you establish a robust legal definition without being partisan or censorious? I'm worried about a blank cheque. Official signs of extremism include everything from spreading misinformation to involvement in the manosphere. Think adolescence, a drama, not a documentary. Yet government vowed to show it in every school to counter online extremism. Such a shallow lack of specificity means state agencies acquire huge power to police legitimate, whether unpleasant or dissenting, views. Recently, a Home Office-funded interactive computer game hit the headlines. Pathways Navigating the Internet and Extremism takes 13 to 18-year-olds on a journey. As game characters, they must make decisions to avoid being reported for extreme right-wing ideology. If they answer multiple choice questions on, for example, migration wrongly, or if their avatar chose to attend a protest against, quote, the erosion of British values, they're branded. This superficial approach begs questions. In January, the Director of Counter-Terrorism at the Homeland Security Group claimed that 68 civil society groups are being funded by Prevent. Can the Noble Lord the Minister outline who these groups are? What kind of programmes are they delivering? And crucially, how is the Home Office assessing their effectiveness? I ask because the Pathways computer game backfired spectacularly. The developers created a purple-haired goth girl, Amelia, as the far-right baddie. But rather than viewing her as a dangerous extremist, Amelia has been embraced as an ironic heroine and become a Union Jack-waving viral meme. This backlash reveals how tone-deaf anti-extremist initiatives can be. For example, framing patriotic sentiment as extremism risks radicalising those moderate youth who resent their scepticism of progressive orthodoxies being criminalised, especially while the elephant in the room, radical Islamism, is allowed free rein. They've got a point. Official interventions using vague and non-exhaustive definitions of extremism, applied with little discrimination to an expanding number of targets, often avoid tackling Islamist extremism. One reason why: people are literally afraid of upsetting radical Islamism in a way they aren't of upsetting critics of multiculturalism, real-life Amelias or the Pink Ladies or Reform supporters or whoever. A year ago, the Speaker in the other place overrode centuries of parliamentary procedure to protect Labour MPs scared by threats from extremists over a Gaza vote. This morning in questions, we were reminded of unprecedented harassment and intimidation of candidates, MPs, even voters at and since the general election. The Tel Aviv Maccabee scandal exposed police capitulation to fundamentalist threats to Israeli fans, just a taste of a growing Islamist veto over public life. And then there's fear of being labelled an Islamophobic extremist if you raise such concern. The government's push to define anti-Muslim hatred threatens to institutionalise that chilling effect. See it, say it, sorted, they say. But if we see it and can't say it, it won't get sorted. We must stop wasting time on fictitious Amelias and target the real-life problem hiding in plain sight.